Alrighty, it is time for Duelist Kingdom action, and to close off round 5, it is Bakura going up against Maximilian Pegasus. Some history between these two in the anime, so we should get a good match out of them both. Bakura is yet to win as well. If he can win this, it will leave Yugi as the only winless player for this tournament so far. And also, huzzah, I have fixed the blurry issue on the TV with the laptop and the HDMI port. And I have also fixed the echo issue that I was having as well. So, a little bit of playing around with settings is what it was. With the TV being fuzzy, I literally just had to reset the resolution. It's on the same resolution it was before, you just had to take it off that setting and put it back, and it sort of fixed itself. And the echo was because the input and the output source was on the same one. I've had that issue before, so I actually knew where that was. Toon World is activated from Pegasus, who has gone first. He played a face down defense, and this is probably, yep, Toon Summon Skull, only 6 stars. Oh, and it was a Sangan as well. So Sangan will allow Pegasus to pull. He could pull, I was just about to say, he could pull Toon Mermaid with that. So Bakura may be in a bit of trouble here. It's a 2500 attacker that's staring him down. If he uses Yami right now, it's going to make things worse, and it means that Pegasus could be going in for direct attacks. Bakura doesn't have anything over 1400 in his hand either, so Pegasus could be getting in some very early direct attacks with Toon World. And there it is, Toon Mermaid. They can't attack the turn they're summoned, but Toon Summon Skull's already down on the field, so he's 2500 and Bakura will not be able to block it. This is where the Toon monsters can be so powerful in early Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just getting them to the field to the first place. Pegasus has drawn a very good hand here. With Toon World though, it is susceptible to Mystical Space Typhoon and Magic Jammer and all that, as Dark Energy has been drawn. And that's a face down defense Pegasus. Bakura could have played Portrait Secret with Dark Energy, but to get rid of Toon Mermaid may not have counted that, but 25 and 14 is 3900, but even so, actually he probably doesn't want to play his Dark Energy in case he gets like one of his stronger, like his Earl of Demise or something. Might be able to get a bit closer to that Toon Summon Skull, because that Toon Summon Skull is the one that's going to be doing most of the damage. And oh, now Jigen Bakudun is flipped up. If that activates, Bakura is going to lose the rest of his life points. We do not see Jigen Bakudun win duels very often. Bakura he's going to have no choice but to destroy Jigen Bakudun, and he's not going to be able to stop Toon Summon Skull from attacking directly. This match is already over. This was brutality at its finest from the Toon monsters. Sorcerer of the Doomed will go after Jigen Bakudun. Bakura can't win. He should have just let Jigen Bakudun take the win, because we don't get to see that ever. But it should be legitimate, even so. But even if Bakura was able to get Chakra to the field, Dark Energy could have come in handy. Oh, actually, that's probably why he didn't play Dark Energy, in case he drew Chakra's Ritual. 2500 more, and just like that, it is over. It was a very quick one, but it would have been very difficult for any duelist to take down what Pegasus drew in that first. That Toon Summon Skull coming out on turn 1 and being able to attack with 2500 direct, that's only going to take 4 hits alone. So, well, match 2, the duel's only been going for a couple of minutes. Jeez. Maybe having a quick one. Deskbot. There's a 6. There is a 6 Deskbot. Ugh. Okay. Okay, now if you're seeing black lines pop up and up on the screen, I thought there was something with the going on with the Elgato card, but recently, yeah, it's only been recent that's sort of come up, so I'd have to look into that a bit more. But there's nothing wrong with your TV or your phone. If you do see black lines sort of blinking up on about sort of like the middle of the screen going across. That is coming from our end, not your TV or your phone, which is likely the Elgato card on its way, or maybe it is something in settings. Maybe I should play with the Elgato settings. Maybe something's not quite right, as White Magical Hat has attacked directly and Ryuran is in the bin. 7 stars. Pegasus has not drawn the greatest of starting hands here. There's Dark Rabbit. That will at least be able to get over White Magical Hat. Yes, resetting. Oh, Thunder Ruler. So that'll protect White Magical Hat. Resetting both the laptops, while it has its advantages, it does also come with its disadvantages of having to set things up again. At least the resolution's better now. Okay, White Magical Hat is tributed. It's the Earl of Demise. 2000 attack, and Pegasus is really on the ropes now. His face-down defense of Dark Rabbit will not be able to survive this attack. Pegasus does have Shard of Greed. If he can get that to 2 counters, he'll be able to draw 2 more cards. He does have Offerings to the Doomed, though, unfortunately for Bakura. There's a Mystical Space Typhoon as well, which is also a pretty useful card. Shard of Greed is activated. Pegasus draws 2 more cards. He's drawn another Polymerization, and he's also drawn Crass Clown. Crass Clown is part of fusion material. It will fuse for Pegasus's it's for Bakura Box. It's Crass Clown and Dream Clown will fuse together for Bakura Box. 1350, that'll come off Bakura. 6750 he should be at, or 66? 6650. So even on life points, but Pegasus has got the upper hand again here. Earl of Demise is gone. What can Bakura come up with here? He's got Melchor the Four-Faced Beast. It's another one of those fiends that was slipped into his deck for some extra power. Chain Energy is also activated. That is a very fun card. I really like Chain Energy duels, so each card is going to cost 500 life points to play, unless Pegasus plays Mystical Space Typhoon. Chain Energy can also get you into a lot of trouble as well. That's for both players. It's a pretty unpredictable card. Unfortunately for Pegasus, he hasn't got anything to play. He played Offerings to the Doom, so he can't conduct a draw phase this time, or this turn. So he has got rid of Chain Energy. I guess he has to, otherwise he's going to lose life points and it's going to reduce the amount of cards he can play. Bakura plays Lady of Faith, which he played against Yugi in the anime in their first duel when they were in the woods, and they didn't even have a hollow duel field yet. The Shadow Realm brought them to life, brought the monsters to life. 3750 for Pegasus now, and Bakura's looking good from here. Pegasus, he's drawn Manga Ryuran. Pegasus has had a shocker in the second game. I guess it balances out the first game he had, because in the first game he drew almost perfect. 15 and 11 is 26, 36, it's 4050, so Pegasus does not have enough life points to get through all these attacks. And just like that, it would seem that this second match is over. I tell you what, they say a quick game's a good game, but my word. It's just about, on the time code that I've got in front of me, it's just about to clock 9 minutes. This could be the fastest match that we have seen so far in this tournament. And the characters now are at 1-1. Pegasus with the 1 win, Bakura with 1 win. So Pegasus getting the win with the Toons in the first match. Bakura responding to Pegasus's bad draw in the second match. Hopefully the third and final match. Bonus points are off the table, but the season point is now anyone's in this sudden death match. So rock, paper, scissors goes in favour of Pegasus. And let's sort by newest. Oh, Skuldog Maron, Brave Lure, Tainted Wisdom, King Fog, Dark Energy. Quick shout out to those who commented yesterday from the Paradox Brothers and Don Zalug match. Alejandro Fernandez, Torrin Johnson, Moonwolfie, Sukowski, Kodos Kopos drawing while talking, Demi Henning, Super Palco, and SEH 292. Thanks all of you for commenting. I need to fix that as well. It's the sleep mode on the screen on the MacBook. I don't like it going into sleep mode while I'm doing commentary. I swear I changed that to be half an hour. Anyway, Grave Lure was activated. I didn't see what card it flipped up though. So both in defense. Oh, Manju of the 10,000 Hands. So Manju of the 10,000 Hands draws out the Black Illusion Ritual and Toon Table of Contents. So that will draw Toon World. Shuffle of the deck. Oh no, Waboku's at the top of the deck. That's that must be the card that Grave Lure hit then. I did see Waboku on the display, so I didn't click then, that's what Waboku was actually. But now Waboku, you can see it, is face up on Pegasus's deck, so he will draw that on the next turn. It was the shuffling that came from the use of Toon World that put that to the top of the deck. That is an absolutely shocking run of luck for Pegasus, which means his next draw phase will not net him anything. He does, however, have two 1400s on the field. Bakura, though, has Melchett the Four-Faced Beast, so he does have Mystic Tomato as well. There's Man-Eater Bug. Again, very useful card as well, Man-Eater Bug. Tell you what, Pegasus, how unlucky can you get to have Grave Lure activated? You shuffle your own deck with the effect of one of your cards, and then it puts Waboku, the card that was targeted with Grave Lure, to the top of your deck. Manju of the 10,000 Hands destroyed. Mystic Tomato can... well, there goes Waboku. Mystic Tomato can draw a monster when it's destroyed, which can actually be relinquished, and Pegasus does have the ritual for it. Battle phase. Mystic Tomato destroys itself, and I'm going to assume that is for relinquished. I think I would assume that Pegasus is looking for it in his deck. No, it's gone to the field, and he's just destroyed Witch of the Black Forest. Okay, okay, now I believe this will draw relinquished. Yes, because okay, Mystic Tomato sends it to the field, not the hand. There's relinquish there. And Pegasus does have the Black Illusion Ritual, main phase 2. And there it is, Black Illusion Ritual. So Pegasus will be looking to absorb Melchett the Four-Faced Beast. So relinquish has come to the field 0 and 0, but the ability to absorb monsters. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls. Equip that target to this card. Max 1. The card's attack and defense become equal to blah blah blah. So I would guess relinquished will absorb Melchett the Four-Faced Beast in main phase 2. It won't be able to attack. Pegasus with a face down defense. What's happening? I see he's... Why is it... Oh no, why has he gone to his end phase? That means relinquished is vulnerable. Is that something in notes on this game? Never flick through... Oh, there is. I didn't check that before I started commentary. Oh, and it's on that exact moment. Apparently relinquished can't use its effect during main phase 2. That doesn't sound right though. I'm sure I've seen relinquish use its effect during main phase 2. Either way, Melchett didn't attack relinquished. I think it said it did. So, in the fairness of fair play, Bakura decided to attack the face down and not relinquish because of the errored effect. However, it has not made a difference because Man-Eater Bug has flipped up and destroyed relinquished anyway, so it hasn't actually made any difference. But is that an anomaly, or is something been missed? Is there something that effect said that cards can't change sides of the field or something from the effect of Mystic Tomato or Sangan or something? I don't remember them having any effect like that, but I am sure I have seen relinquished absorb a monster in main phase 2. There must have been some other effect stopping the switch of cards. Unless... I'm sure someone watching would know what's happened there, but I'm sure Relinquish can absorb monsters in main phase 2, because it says once per turn. Unless I'm having like a Mandela effect moment, I could have sworn I have seen Relinquished absorb monsters in main phase 2. Either way, Pegasus only with a face down spell or trap to potentially defend now against Chain Energy. 1350 and an extra 1000 will put Pegasus down to only being able to play 4 more cards for this match. So, despite the fact that Pegasus still got to use his Relinquished, it may not have even made any difference because of Man-Eater Bug. Bakura does also have the fusion for Skull Knight in his hand as well, Tainted Wisdom and Ancient Brain. Pegasus just played Rush recklessly, and I believe that Pegasus was just doing that to show us a potential card that he had in his hand. May have high levels, may only have tunes, but it would appear that Pegasus cannot do anything else here. 1350 and 1000 will knock off the rest of his life points in what was a very quick match. And even with a little bit of leeway given with Pegasus's relinquished debacle, it did not matter because Man-Eater Bug was hungry enough that he absorbed relinquished into his own stomach. So Bakura has picked up his first win of the tournament. He is now 1 in 4. Yugi is the only duelist on 0 and 5. Oh, maybe Yugi can get lucky next week. So round 5 has concluded now. We'll start round 6 tomorrow. And then I'll try and go back to doing two duels per day. It's just been the bit of a backlog of going to the film and TV studio that's taken up a lot of time. Joey and Johnny Steps will be the match that kicks off. There's Serenity and Rebecca as well. That should be a good match. I'm just looking at who does Yugi play. He is against Kaiba. Oh, that'll be epic if Yugi can actually score his first win against old nemesis Kaiba. That would be ironic, but anyway, this one has concluded. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and thanks for leaving all the comments as well. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.